Betryal by MoonshadowLuna330. The tags for the story are dark, drama, tragedy. All Moonshadow wanted was to be herself around her own family, and love her fiancé Nightspell in peace. Luna has tried to convince her sister that she should leave her alone, and that she needs to decide her own path. But Celestia will not have witchcraft in her castle, and will not let Moonshadow date Nightspell anymore. Chapter 1, the only chapter, Betryal, with 1009 words. Oh boy, author's note. Okay, due to all these comments with don't put personal life writings on here and crap like that, screw all of you. Yes, I do need help with writing. I struggled in school with it when I was little. I got sick a lot when they were teaching us all this. I will be putting up more about why this has happened and who Nightspell is now. If you have anything nice to say, good. But if you want to criticize my piece, please just point out errors and make a suggestion. Do not say that my piece is crap and stuff like that. I am in a very fragile emotional state right now. My own family has turned on me, all because of who I love and want to marry. And what I believe in, which is what this fight in the story was about. Howls of pain, anger, and sorrow echoed into the halls of Canterlot. They originated from Moonshadow's room. She lay in her bed, wailing and clutching Carmel, the teddy bear Nightspell had given her last year for Hearts and Hooves Day. Stolen! My king ripped from my side once again! She wailed. Celestia walked up to the door. The guards looked at her with fear in their eyes. You are relieved from your duties here. I'll take care of this, she commanded them. Are you sure, Your Highness? She's been wailing like this for days and nights, and we have noticed black smoke coming from the bottom of the door, filling the protection guard around it. What? We had to let it down and let the smoke dissipate 4 times now. The one with the right said with concern in his voice. Yes, Lance, I am sure. Celestia sighed, looking down at the bottom of the door. Indeed, there was some kind of black smoke coming from the bottom of the door. Why is there smoke coming out of your oven, Seymour? The guards bowed and walked away quickly. Celestia took a deep breath, smoke filling her lungs, and ignited her horn. Thank you, God, for giving me the strength and power, she said to herself as she undid the protection guard around the door. Knocking, she addressed the wailing Moonshadow as she entered. Moonshadow? My dear. She looked around. The room was filled with a black, hazy smoke. The wailing continued. Moonshadow, stop this at once. You are better than this. My sister and I raised you better than this. The wailing stopped, and the room fell silent. What are you doing in there? A loud growl came from the lump of curled-up royal blue flesh on the bed. It wasn't pony-shaped at all. It was literally just a lump of flesh. I came to see you. What else? Celestia walked slowly towards the bed. Don't take another step! Moonshadow shouted. Celestia froze where she was. Moonshadow, you are only 18. You have your whole life in front of you still, she said with a soft voice. Yes, I may be 18, but I have found someone who loves me more than you ever will, and yet you and his own mother stole him from me. Moonshadow started wailing again. Celestia sighed once more and walked over to her. She put a hoof on her niece, and she could feel her shivering. It was for the best. He was lying to his parents, and more than likely lying to you, she said. And then you wanted to know more about me being a witch. Then you turned on me, said you will not have this evil in your house. It is evil. All those definitions are a trick of the devil, Celestia said sternly. She felt a jolt go through Moonshadow, and the wailing stopped. She was hunched over even further in the bed, as if in horrible pain. Moonshadow, Celestia said softly. No reply. Witchcraft is nothing but an evil craft. It will bring nothing but darkness to... She was cut short as a low growl came deep within Moonshadow. You know nothing, you fool. Moonshadow lowly hissed. Celestia tried to find her face. She looked up in horror as two electric blue eyes stared at her with a sea green flame flickered around them. I do know what I'm talking about. Witchcraft is evil! Celestia again said sternly. I'm a lot older than you, and I have more experience than you, Moonshadow. Now let's get you out of bed and get you some... Another growl came from Moonshadow. Thank you for your time, Celestia. Now leave! A deeper voice said sternly, with a hint of something, but Celestia couldn't put her hoof on it. Perhaps cinnamon. No! You need... A black figure lunged at Celestia. You took everything we needed from us, Celestia! Moonshadow, no! Something else was nose to nose with Celestia, no. Now. I did! Sage said sternly. Wait, what? Oh, I get it. You took everything we needed from us, Celestia. Moonshadow, no. Something else was nose to nose with Celestia now. That's not how you write that type of thing, but okay. I did, she said sternly. Her eyes looked at the new alicorn in front of her, wide in fear and confusion. It was for your own goo. Coward! You are a closed-minded coward! Fresh tears ran down the black alicorn's cheeks. Unloving! If you ever loved us, you would let us be ourselves, and let us have our husband back! Celestia looked at the alicorn, blacker than Somber's heart, and a deep violet and blue mane and tail. Half bat, half feathered wings were flanked at its sides. Deep, icy, electric blue eyes with a deep sea green smoke flowing from them stared at her with pure hurt and anger. She could say no to all the evil she had become, but couldn't say no to the heart-wrenching truth of her being somewhat right. I'm sorry, but I cannot have this witchcraft in my castle, and that stallion you call your husband. He's just another fish in the sea. You can find another. The black alicorn howled and slunk back into bed. Celestia did not try to follow. Give it some time, Moonshadow, she said softly. You'll see. You'll start feeling better soon. In a couple of days, you'll forget about Nightspell, and this whole witch thing is only a— Get out! Came the black alicorn's shaky reply. You have hundreds of friends and subjects you haven't seen in months, Moonshadow. Was Nightspell and witchcraft so important? Out, Celestia! The black alicorn screamed. Out! Out, damned spot! Never I want to see your face again! The black alicorn whirled herself around to face Celestia, her eyes filled with tears of hatred, and every hair, feather, and ethereal strand on her stood straight out. A wave of solid sea green magic slammed into Celestia, catching her by surprise. It threw her out of Moonshadow's chamber and into the corridor. Slamming the door shut behind her, she flew. She hit the wall from the door full force. What? She hit the wall from the door full force. Winded, she slowly rose, her right wing broken and her ribs bruised. I'm sorry, Moonshadow, Celestia said weakly. She looked up one last time at the ebony door to Moonshadow's chambers and sighed, praying silently that she had not just made a terrible mistake. Gotta love that Christianity.